like I said, I don't know what all you guys wanted to examine or follow or whatever. But yeah, you'll have the. You guys had long rested right before you came to the temple.
Yep.
So you can't long rest for another day anyway. So basically, you'll be here all day.
I'm just kind of exploring it, checking out any writings or hieroglyphs that are remaining. If there are any big pieces left from when Destiny blew it up, try and put those back together a little bit. Just see if we can kind of determine what was going on here, what this place was.
I feel personally attacked.
You created me, and I created you. I'm both at the same
Plus,
time.
I'm the one who blew up the wall by it to death.
See?
Yeah, but he blew the statue up above.
Well, there's that.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, you can't solely blame Destiny on this one.
Well, there's plenty of blame to go around.
Kinda. Kinda. All right.
Who's there?
There we go.
These are group loot. Here.
So yeah, you guys weren't able to like super powderize everything. So there are a few chunks that are still stray words, part of sentences.
Were we gonna try and do mending to actually reach this before we smash it again?
Realistically, because mending does what? Square foot?
Yeah.
Foot or something like
that?
No,
one break.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you guys
Basically
would be here
break.
forever.
Well, they're cantrips, and we're going to be here a day anyway.
Well, you figure, what?
You have to mark them.
10 a minute,
Yeah,
60 an hour,
Your Z, your W.
times 20. You can only heal like 200 dust particles.
Well, I did X first. You did X, Z, Y.
How many people have
I
mending?
did 0 first. Well, that's our start.
Gavin's got it. I don't know who else. I don't know if
Destiny has it.
Single break or object you touch.
I can tell you I don't have it.
Why?
Well,
Sure.
you just leveled. You could have taken Magic Adept and gotten it.
Yeah, I could have. I could have, but also,
We're gonna say no.
yeah.
Because reasons.
W.
Okay.
Good job. X.
Okay.
Z.
I'm also gonna say that before we, do end up
Y.
spending the whole day, I'm gonna find Greater Steed and bring Earth Stripe.
Okay. Follow me here. What if we treat all of the dust particles as one continuous crack through all of them? And it only takes one spell per cubic foot.
X. Z.
He doesn't look convinced.
Yeah, I'm not feeling
No, he does not.
it. I'm not feeling it.
I like where your head's at, but I don't think it's gonna fly.
Well, even on that, what level is Shatter?
Level 3.
Not M.
Yeah, at a minimum, you would have to smoke that even to be the counter equivalent. And that's big breaks.
Can you level up a cantrip to level 3?
No.
No.
No. That'd be interesting, huh?
Actually,
I cast a 9th level mending spell.
well, that's the thing, because they level every 5 levels or whatever. They auto self level.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. They're not like pumpable or whatever.
I do both.
See if I've got anything else.
So, yeah, you do find some. Like I said, there's parts of prayers, things like that, on some of the sides of some of the rocks that were Because the shatter would have exploded most of it into a bunch of larger pieces, and then whatever you guys took those larger pieces and smashed those down.
Wait.
Those are gone, but
There you go.
there's a few. When you finally realize, you're like, yeah, we probably should have read that first.
I mean,
To be fair, this is not our first mistake.
Well,
To be fair, this wasn't our first mistake today.
yeah.
W.
All right.
Do that.
Let's see.
Okay, I gotta take a minute and brag a little bit.
Oh, yes.
My son has designed his own board game,
Nice.
Sweet.
and him and his mom are right now making a bigger board for it, so it's easier to play. He came up with the rules and everything himself, so I'm pretty proud. It's pretty awesome. It's a dice rolling game, even so.
Sweet. Should introduce him to like Pirates Dice or some junk.
Well, as I said, I got nothing. I'll try and look at some areas of this temple where that were not just completely utterly destroyed. You know,
Yeah.
back here or something like that.
Yeah, there's some places here. Let me shift you a little bit.
Why?
Like there's one of those like platform things. There's another one over there. There's like a spot with some writing there.
Okay.
There's his board, Daddy.
There's a couple platforms in that hallway.
I now have 2 boards.
Take a look at those and see if I can kind of determine what they were.
Yeah, do make a religion check.
Show the die too.
Yeah.
And the other board.
There's
Show the die and the other board.
there's his board that he
The
made.
other board. The other board.
So what do the letters mean?
Nice.
They correspond with the die that he made.
He
Basically,
made
it
the
has.
die. Sweet.
Well, it's a calibration cube from my 3D printer, and he made all the stuff mean something. He's got 4 letters, a lose a turn, and roll again.
And a double.
Nice.
So when you roll the letter, you get to go to that space, and of course, if you get, and we've had some rules changes because he had one where it was a blank side, and if you got the blank one, you went all the way back to the beginning. But because of that, the game would never end.
I was gonna say 1 in 6 chance. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at first, the first iteration of the game, 3 of them were blank. So it was a 50-50 shot that you went back to the beginning.
Wow.
Rigged for the house, huh?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So we had to turn in a bottle cap.
Yep.
Had to turn in a bottle cap. I don't know what that had to do with anything, but okay. I just wanted 26.
Cool. Which Hasbro sue the kid. Watch. All right. Yeah, like I said, some of it is prayer material. Some of it is like none of it is like spell worthy. But it's like recognition and like, you know, why you would want a poison person as your deity. You know, it goes on to explain that, you know,
Propaganda.
yeah, the Earth has cycles, and sometimes you got to get rid of the weeds, and to get rid of the weeds, you kill them. You know, so that kind of stuff going on.
Hey, the best way to save the world is to get rid of all the people on it.
That's right. This one that was back here, in the rear here, where she was doing her thing. As far as you can tell, that one was a straight up prayer. It doesn't seem like propaganda as much as it was. How do I say this?
But who is she praying to? If she was the deity and she was back here, going through some ritual, she was praying. Who the fuck would she be praying to if she's the goddess?
Well, of the areas, this piece of the altar dedicated to her or whatever was probably the most prayed to, and so that would be the higher focus of energy would be in that area as opposed to some of the other halls.
Okay.
So
basically, what I think we're getting here is, you know, a dead god, quote unquote, can only come back to life and gain power through getting
Worshippers.
believers and followers and stuff like this. So she was probably trying to up her god level by praying to herself.
well, this would have been one of the largest places of residual faith.
That's just my guess, educated guess.
When we killed her, did she vanish? What happened?
She turned into Waylon.
Okay.
And then you guys finished off Waylon.
Yeah, we ganked her.
But we have Waylon's body, right?
She's in the bag of holding that Ash carries. Yeah.
Okay.
You like never use your cam, bro. Welcome.
What's that?
So you almost never use your cam. It's like,
Well, it's been, my computer's been on the floor and I haven't had an extension for the camera. I'm just like, all right.
Well, even that, I looked over and I saw your face. I'm like, who the? Oh yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
It looks like you've lost weight.
Like you're using your
That's
cam.
a lot of weight.
Fucking Rust is right side up. Like
Cats and dogs living together.
I know. All right, yeah, but that's kind of the gist you're getting from here. Upstairs, you still have a majority of the statue, which is intact. I know Serenity had talked about destroying it. I don't know what level you want to break it. But again, you have the day.
Okay. Is it possible to use Shatter in such a way to reform the face so it looks like a tiefling?
No,
Damn.
not Shatter.
Okay. Well,
If you had,
let me see what you got.
if you had like Stone Shape, or
I don't have that.
or even some sort of I don't even know, some other stone magic, like maybe
It's going to end up looking like Sid the Sloth redoing the cave paintings to add a sloth.
Yeah.
That's Destiny. That's me.
Yeah. Who's that? You ain't gonna believe this. Why is half of it blue and half of it red? Alright. So, yeah. So the day happens, effectively.
Yep.
Night will occur. I assume you guys bunker down.
Yeah, we're gonna bunker down here. Or we're gonna bunker down up top.
Well, down here, remember, technically there are 2 solid entrances. One is way at the bottom where you guys came in the map, and one is right above, like here. There's a hole in the ceiling. Which reminds me, I got to take this away. There. His beacon is gone. So yeah, right in here, there's another like hole in the ceiling from above.
So we could build a fire there.
And then down here is the entranceway that leads to that trap door at the foot of the statue.
Okay. So what's over like right here?
These spots here could potentially lead out, but you'd have to like chop your way out. About where?
Okay. Right where Serenity is.
Okay, what about it?
Like what's above there? Like you said, there's a hole there.
Yeah, you can see out.
So what is that? Like what is that up above? Is that just in the middle of the forest?
You go up
jungle,
top.
or?
You go up top and try to find it.
Yeah, we'll go up top and try to find. We got a day, right?
Yeah. All right. You know how it was like castled out around the statue area up top. It had the armaments.
Yeah.
You're outside of those. Out past it a little bit. Yeah, just out in a patch of trees. So, it pops up in the land when you like pace it off and go find it. Effectively, it's just outside of the upper temple.
Okay. All right, so I'd say we hunker down here, but where we can get out easily if need be. I'll leave the familiar, scouting up above, perched on the head of the deformed statue.
Okay, so where would our next step be after our long rest? If we get through our long rest,
I think our next step is to go back to our base and try and probably get a speak with dead with Wei Lin. I think that's probably part of our next step.
I feel like she might be a little bit upset with us.
Well, if you're
I'm a
upset,
little
did
bit
she get
upset
taken
with
over?
everything.
Did she get taken over, or did she?
Invoke it.
Yeah, that's what we don't know. Was she an unwilling party?
And can we get someone who has magic who can help us or contain whatever being we might unleash? Do we have
Contain what?
contacts or friends? A possible not dead god?
Not dead one.
You just go off to find another body. What am I looking for? This is rogue.
Okay. So like I said, you guys will end up getting your long rests. Night will happen. Morning will occur. If I'm looking at this right, Gavin, you're the only one that hasn't
Hasn't what?
long rested.
What I had?
Or is that G2?
That's G2. He's dead.
No, 183 hit points.
That's me.
He's alive.
He does not have 180. He never had 183.
Oh.
Well, I'm showing you have 48 with a total of 183. So something.
I thought I had 207 with a possible 183. If I look at my character sheet, it says 183 out of 183 with 24 temp hit points.
When I open it, it says 24 out of 183 with 24 hit points.
Let me see here. Okay, doesn't look like it. I mean, even when I roll over, it says health is 207 out of 183.
Hang on, I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
When I hard typed it in there, it looked like it fixed.
Okay. And I've got all my spell slot, and it shows all my spell slots.
Yeah, I see that, but yeah, now I can see your thing as 207 out of 183.
Yeah.
And okay. Yeah, that was
If
just...
none of you guys mind, I'm going to grab the shield out of the group loot.
What?
I can use shields, and I can use shields now. So I'm going to grab that +1 shield.
All right.
I can figure out how to grab it.
How to grab it? Here, like this. There's the...
I got it. I grabbed it.
Okay.
I just thought I'd looted it. Let's find out if it's there. Ogma. I mean, I've always had a relationship to Ogma. Now I just have a formal devotion.
Okay.
There we go.
Just remember to delete it from there. I want to say when you loot it, it vanishes from the one, I think.
Yeah, it didn't change my AC. Did it change my AC? I didn't change my AC.
Did you equip it? Are you
I thought I did.
proficient?
I am now.
No, I'm saying on the shield, is it marked that you are proficient?
I find out. There's items. It is now. Weird. I'm trying to equip it and it's not. It's okay for now. We'll figure it out. Or I can just manually adjust the AC. That.
Shield +2.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's not registering as a piece of armor. Well, no, because your regular armor is in the same category. Weird.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we'll figure it out. The AC is right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think that's our next thing is just kind of go back to our home base and reestablish some things. See if we can talk to Waylon, maybe.
All right. So where are you heading?
Anybody got a better idea?
Our castle.
Our castle.
Yep, our castle.
Previously known as Lady A's.
All right.
by the artist formerly known as Prince.
Okay. You guys show up at the temple there. That is the circle that you have the address for.
Yep. Do we want to go back to that scry mirror and put any piece of Woylan in there and see if anything funky goes on?
Sure. I'm game.
What's the worst that happens?
Nothing bad ever happened.
Like,
By
we
saying
just dice her up and throw parts into the fucking portal mirror. Woo.
You know, take a piece of hair.
You start following around some weird cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what, you pull out her dead body?
Yeah.
Pluck off a small chunk. Throw it at the
Hair.
mirror.
Piece of hair. Hair. Something easy.
Right foot.
I know. Just throw the whole body into the mirror.
Yeah. Floop. But keep the hair.
Where's this?
It just breaks the mirror and it like shoves her into the astral.
Explodes, takes the castle with it.
Oh, come on. That'd be perfect for us.
Wouldn't it?
Everybody in Neverwinter's like, what was that?
Yeah. Did you hear something? I thought I heard something. Okay, there'd be a whole new
Taint.
no, not taint. I'm thinking the one in Baldur's Gate.
Yawning portal?
Yeah, there'd be like a whole nother one of those. There'd just be this hole of existence. They're like, what is this?
Yeah, I mean, you know, for lack of better things to do for a second, just check and make sure that like her soul didn't splinter or something like that.
Okay. So yeah, you throw it in there, and effectively you can probably see Ash with the body.
What is Ash doing with the body?
What?
I don't know. He's way over in the sleeping Eric quarters.
What are we looking at? It's now, sir.
Yeah. What is this?
Right now. That was then. Can't we go back?
No.
We just missed.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys see Ash, Carpel, and Waylon all in soldier quarters. Or guest quarters, technically.
My eyes, I can't unsee this. No.
Yeah.
What are you teaching that boy? I'm evil and I wouldn't even do that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Other thoughts? What else do you guys want to try?
Let's go with the speak with dead thing. See what she's got to say.
All right, well, we have to make a trip because we don't have a scroll of it.
Really?
But, fine. Towards the after most of the day, we've been back in the tower for 24 hours. We can go for there. Yeah, after we've been here for 24 hours, Gavin will, before we kind of settle down for the next rest, Gavin will go ahead and use Wish to use Speak with Dead.
Just fucking waste a wish on that.
Hey, what else we gonna do? What else you gonna do with the wish?
How else we gonna get the wish or the spell?
Isn't
Or
it a
just
cleric
come nearby? Yeah, I was gonna say like a cleric spell.
Yeah.
Find it.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
You guys don't even have an divine caster, do you?
Yeah, we do. We have a paladin.
I'm a cleric.
I'm in
Yeah,
a real
there
one.
we got a cleric.
I'm a cleric.
Why don't you have the spell?
Yeah.
It's a third level cleric spell, and I'm a first level cleric. It actually is also on the bard spell list. I just don't have it.
Likely freaking excuse.
Yes,
He's
I
like,
know.
oh, we have a lot of them.
I'm not a fifth level cleric. Shut up.
Thank you. I got wish. It does the same thing. It lets me cast Speak with Dead.
Kind of.
It allows you to do a lot of things.
Yeah. It's gonna gold and die
so we got
one
five. We got 5 questions. What do we want to ask?
That's all you guys. Oh, ask a long question.
day. All right, here we go. Hang on.
Yeah.
Bloop. There's your dead body. Oh wait, hang
There's
on.
a dead body.
Hang on. Let me do this. There.
Oh shit.
Here, we'll put her up here on the altar.
Just throw her on the floor.
Throw on the floor. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, here.
Yeah. What are we thinking? Are you are you Wei Lin or Tamora? I'm thinking that. What are you thinking about that?
That's a good one.
Yeah. Is this are we speaking with? Are you Wei Lin or Tamora?
Before we start, the boy handed me this. I'm gonna hand Gavin
Okay.
a hand-sized purple scale.
What is this?
Boy said that there were visitors. He's not sure what it means, but they said they would be back and that he should leave.
They would be back. What?
They would be back and we should leave. This is looking like a purple scale of what does a purple scale look like?
Amethyst?
Is this the amethyst dragon that was that we killed the last time?
I'm not sure if it's amethyst.
You can piece that together. Yeah, it's slightly translucent. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure this is the thing we demolished. And there's another scale.
Sounds like someone wants round 2.
Okay. So that means we are going to be being laid siege upon. But how about we shave off a bit of this and throw it into the portal? Or
That's another good idea. That's a real good idea, actually.
Man, you're full of good ideas. Wait a minute. Who are you?
We sure?
Are we sure this is Ash?
I would say, are we sure?
Shh. My mind is so enlightened since I died.
Yeah. Those have definitely been like, God, my God finally went, thunk. Hey, no more bad things.
Yeah. Hey, check it out, Halls. Don't do that.
So actually, before we do this, Ash, do you know Zone of Truth, or do you have a way to
I
find out
do.
So why don't you cast Zone of Truth before we interrogate this body?
Perfect. I can finally use my Ion Stone of Reserve for something amazing that I found saved before. Isn't that amazing? That's Zone of Truth. All right. All right, she fails.
Fuck.
I like it.
Yeah. She fails. Looks like I made it. I can still lie. So yeah, first off, we want to find out whether or not we are talking with Wei Lin or Tamora.
Okay, there's that. And
Oh, whew. Oh, God. Thank God.
okay, it says you know whether or not they succeed or not. Okay. So yeah, she is captured in the web of the zone of truth. Okay. Question number 1. What is your favorite color?
We are not wasting it this time on that.
Blue, no red. All right. So your first question was her name?
Well, are we talking? Is this Waylon or Tamora? Yeah. What is your? Actually, yeah, probably better one would be like, what is your name? Or
Okay.
what is your true name?
Ooh, true name.
Her true name? Oh fuck! Turn it off! Turn it off!
Put it back in the bag. Put it back in the bag.
Yeah. Yeah, her deadness and what's left of her body answers that she is Waylon Harnevo.
Harnevo.
What do you guys think? Find out whether or not she intended to be possessed and taken over with the dead god formerly known as Tamora.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes. Ask
And
that.
then the next one is what is her intention if she comes back to life?
Okay, so what's the second question? I heard like 3 different ways.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Okay.
Second
Who
question.
cast the Speak with Dead?
Gavin.
Gavin?
Gavin
Okay.
cast it.
So you word it.
Okay. Did you intentionally become possessed by the dead god formerly known as Tamora?
No.
All right. To the party, what do we think number 3 should be? Do you know what Tamora's goals were, or what was Tamora trying to accomplish?
That's a decent third one, yeah.
What was Talona trying to accomplish? Well, obviously trying to come back to life. But how?
Yeah. What was Tamora trying to accomplish while in possession of your body?
She wishes to find a home plane to rebirth herself.
That could have been this one. It could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been your big holding.
Do we want to find out?
Well, bringing her back to life, bring back what?
Yeah, actually, is her soul. That the other one would be is her soul free to return.
Oh yeah.
Where is Waylon's soul currently? And is it free? Is Waylon's? Hold on. How do we word this?
Is that an official wish? Say the magic words.
Now, anybody got a better one, or got a good question?
I kind of like that. Is her soul her own and free to return? And then the next one should be something of what is her intentions if coming back.
What about just asking Wei Lin, what is it that Wei Lin currently desires?
That's a good one. Kind of bring it all into
focus. Yeah, that's what we're gonna ask. What is it that Wei Lin currently wishes?
Desires. Desires.
Desires. What is it that Wei Lin currently desires?
To return my vessel to where it was before I met you.
To where she was before she met us.
To return my vessel.
The only place before she met us. We have about 2 more questions.
No, we got one more, I think.
Yeah, you have one more question.
To return my vessel to where it was before I met you. Now, Wei Lin met us before, she met us, before all this started.
Yeah, she
With
met
Lady
you.
A.
She met you when you first came to the castle.
Yeah, she was the first person we met.
Actually, I
Or was
believe
she
so.
before this?
Yeah. Yeah, you
What's
met
that?
her actually before you met A.
Yeah. Wasn't she the one that came and got us from Ben Dillon?
Yeah, she is.
Try to remember back. Maybe.
Yeah, and if she's talking about before she met us, that would probably be home continent, which would be Oriental.
Yeah.
To
To return my vessel.
That would be the body, right?
But that's a weird way to refer to yourself.
Yeah, it is.
That's so weird.
It's an extremely weird way to refer to yourself.
The only other thing I can think to ask, one of the other things I could think to ask would be, does Wei Lin know how to collapse the taint zone? That would be another one. Or something along those lines.
Is that your fifth question?
No, that's asking the group. Nice try.
I just checking.
I know.
We still go to the store and get some more speak the dead spells, right?
Well, you can't use it again for 10 days anyway.
Ah, that's the thing.
Yeah. What do you guys got? Give me a question.
I mean, the taint one, I guess, works.
Does she have the knowledge and what? Okay. Would she have the knowledge and the desire?
Willingness.
Collapse. Huh?
Willingness.
No willingness to collapse.
Willingness. That's a better one. The knowledge and the willingness to collapse or to heal the taint zone, and that she unleashed.
Yeah, that she caused.
We didn't do
It
it.
wasn't us.
You naughty, naughty girl.
I'll ask that. Yeah, like that.
Okay, so what is it? She wants to what?
Does she have the knowledge and willingness to collapse the taint zone caused by the interrupted ascension of Lady A? Is that what it was? We're going to be specific about the taint zone because remember, there's also a taint zone on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does have the. So is that an official answer? Yeah, she does.
Um, she's not completely positive how, but she's willing to help stop it. Technically, that's a two-edged question, so.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys, that's what I got. So her body's would fade back to.
It would re-die.
It would re-die. I think now would be the good idea of let's check out where that scale, what that scale shows in the mirror.
There we go. All right. So you guys go take said scale, throw it in the mirror.
See if we can shave off, a little bit, and then
Throw
throw
that
that
in the
little
mirror.
piece in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Yeah. Yeah, you chuck that in the mirror, and you will see. How do I want to word this? Effectively, it's corpse. Laying in a huge hole in the ground, surrounded by quite a few people. They seem to be guarding the body.
Well, while we're studying them, study some of the people that are around them. Who do we see? Who seems to be the leader? What are they doing?
All right. Let's see here.
So does the scale show us a dragon?
Dead dragon.
Dead dragon.
Dead dragon.
Dragon. All the corpse fire. We're talking about hiring, making ourselves a little garrison. Of smaller victories.
Oh, dang it. Interesting. Okay. Okay, sorry. What are y'all doing?
We're studying what we see through the mirror, like studying who they were
Mm-hmm.
and what they're doing.
Okay. Dang it. All right. I'll have to go find it. Yeah, you can watch them. They're, like I said, they seem to be like praying over it and guarding it and, you know, basically
And Cult of the
taking care of it. Yeah. You can tell it's dead though. It's half rotted. So.
All right. We just want to get ready for. We just want to watch them and see if they start coming this way and prepare. I mean, I don't have anything else better at this point, guys.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Unless we follow their example or their suggestion and actually like leave. No.
And this is our castle. This is our castle now.
We did a lot of backstabbing to get this far.
Yeah, we're gonna go. I'd say we're probably sleep on it for tonight. I don't have anything better.
Okay.
But definitely, post our guys as sentries. Whoever we've got.
Us. We have us.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't Ash have some flunkies now?
Just one.
Okay, well,
He's like 13.
He has the flunky.
he can stand watch. Part of what being a squire and a peon is. That's why God invented the enlisted man.
I can
That's
also
that.
go to nearby towns and
Yeah.
people up.
I mean, I will leave my the familiar will definitely be scouting.
Also,
All right. Okay. Day will occur.
Okay.
Okay.
So, do they look at them through the mirror? Because the mirror doesn't change until we change it, right?
Kinda, yeah. I mean, more or less, if you guys stop babysitting, it'll turn off. But as long as you continue to observe, it'll stay on to that location.
Oh, so it's quantum control.
Now it's got that fucking face recognition sleep shit.
No. I thought it was something fancy.
Yeah, but yeah, you see, they do
I
cycle.
just put that right in front of a minor illusion of my face, right in front of it, so it's always recognized.
Nah, yeah, you see, they do like cycle away. They wander off, out of view, cycle in and out. So.
Because we're only watching the dragon, not the people.
Correct. But I gotta imagine if they're coming this way, they're taking the majority of their people here, right?
So why don't we leave Carpool here to watch this thing while we go get prepared? We still have to go through our equipment. We have to upgrade any of our gear, and I'm not sure if we have enough just things to stop a invasion or siege.
What equipment?
Just equipment. Mainly we use up spells,
Stuff.
stuff.
Oh.
Okay.
Stuff.
Like I said, you guys spend the day and the evening, whatever, watching people mourn over a dragon corpse.
Oh, if you guys, the other thing I could try, we can try and resurrect Waylon. We have no idea how well that'll go over, but we can certainly try it.
Like you said, what's the worst that could happen?
I mean, I can raise the dead.
Yeah. Certainly try that. And give Gavin another day, and I'll probably want to try and go ahead and create another simulacrum for myself. But I don't know if that's a priority yet or not.
All right, so if she's hostile-ish, or are we good to bring Crazy Lady from the dead?
Let's bring her
Bringing Crazy Lady bringing her back to life sounds like something stupid we would do.
Yeah.
That sounds like something we would try, right?
Yes, it sounds exactly like something stupid we would try.
That's what I thought.
I say we go for it.
Yeah, that's the best idea I've heard all night.
Make sure we have like several raised deads ready.
Yeah, just in case the first one fizzles or it doesn't work for some odd reason.
Well, no, because I plan on killing her as soon as she comes back. So again.
Let's see how mad we can make her.
All right, you ready to come back without making this?
Comes back instantly, starts yelling at us, kill her. Like, all right, we'll give her 5 minutes to calm down. Try again.
Stop killing me.
Who had the killing blow on her?
That was me. I smashed her in the face with my axe.
Okay, just
That
so I
wasn't
know.
her. That was Tamora. That wasn't her.
No,
That was Tamora,
I killed Waylon too.
You killed Waylon too?
Yeah, I killed Tamora and then I still had hits left, so I killed Waylon.
Yeah.
Oops, our bad.
Yeah.
I tried to stop him.
Look, we have an excuse. I was in a rage. You know, things we're going on.
His glasses are still at Lens Crafters. I mean, come on.
I had on my goggles that let me see in the dark, and I was blinded.
I mean, really, we could hash this out all day.
I can make excuses, as long as need be.
To always tell people
All right,
I don't have excuses. I have reasons.
Yeah.
Actually, you got the raised dead. You gonna try for it?
All right. All right, let's binder to some stuff. I'm not getting this again.
Okay, you need a 500 gold piece diamond.
We got plenty of diamonds.
All right,
I'm just saying.
we got diamond.
I know you can
and
create
we
them
got
on the scales, but take note that 500 gold worth of value has been consumed.
Raising the dead.
All right, I'm gonna take 500 out of the group loot.
Whoa.
Done.
What?
Done.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
It's coming out of Panda share. Come on.
Yeah. Half of the plat value you guys have.
All right.
All right. She's at 1 hit point.
Welcome back.
I'm looking here. -4 to attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks. And that'll go down by 1 every day. It's going to take her 4 days to fully recover. Okay. Okay, wow. Yeah. She's all foobarb.
So,
But she's alive.
Lynn, but she's alive.
Like, are you Waylon or are you the other chicks who drop you down again?
Yeah, you see, she just doesn't have the fight in her. She's not even snarky. She's like, you brought me here. Aren't I who you brought back?
We're hoping.
That's what we're hoping.
And you're not a dead goddess.
Trust me, we've had one hell of a week.
You've had a hell of a week.
We've had a hell of a couple of months.
Yeah.
Again,
Ever since you blew up that tower.
again, y'all have had a bad day and a bad month.
I mean, in all fairness, you haven't been around here before, so,
Oh, my bad. I do apologize. Since I was, I don't know, stuck in a realm where I had to arm wrestle her for weeks.
Yeah, what was up with that?
How did you end up there?
Pit my soul against her. Hmm?
How did you end up there anyway?
Yeah, last she remembers, honestly, was, yeah, the tower exploded. And then she called a favor to Ash. And then next thing you know, she was there. That's about all she really remembers.
Okay. I gotta know. Since, your plan about the whole Lady A thing. What the hell were you thinking?
Yeah, that didn't work like it was supposed to.
Do you think?
Did you find the box?
What box?
Okay.
Destiny's gonna look around. What box? Do we find a box?
I know we were looking for a box.
All right, what's in the box?
What's in the box? Be my wrath. No. She says she'll try to find it. She'll try to find it on her own, I guess, later.
Were we told to find a box?
I don't remember having a box. Does Gavin remember a box?
No. Do you remember the favor she asked you?
It's just a killer. That's all I got.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the box had didn't the box have her didn't she have a clone that she wanted to return to, and just her soul got intercepted? Isn't that what happened?
Oh,
Kind of. And then her soul never got delivered to her clone.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
so
I wonder
the
whose
clone
fault
basically
that was.
wasn't. Yeah.
I'm not going to point fingers, but, you know, Destiny's staring at Ashai. No, don't try to shift blame on that one. That one is 100% your fault.
yeah. Instructions weren't clear.
Who, me?
It was written in English. I only speak Hengeyokai.
Yeah. Instructions unclear. Got dick stuck in the ceiling fan.
Yes. That's how that all played out.
Please advise.
All right, so these. Still gotta find the box, Tony.
Now, one thing that you will notice too, that the body you have here has both eyes.
Oh, I would hope so.
Ah. Remember what you
Yeah.
did? Remember what happened when she originally died? You guys gutted her face for her scry eye. Delivered it to the clone who attempted to use it.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. This Waylon has both eyes.
And Ray's dead doesn't technically
Grow parts.
close wounds like that.
No,
doesn't-
it
does
won't
not
grow
regenerate
parts. It said it'll heal wounds, but it won't grow parts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so which Wayland did we resurrect? Son of a...
Which body? Which body is this? Yeah.
Well,
Is this where we kill it and try again?
well, remember the clone had a gouged out eye because it had gouged out the eye trying to put the thing in. The original body had a gouged out eye because you took it. So
It's a third clone we didn't know about now.
what the fuck? The clone made a clone.
Wait,
No, but this is the
No, they
body that
cannot.
was taken over by but wasn't this the one that
Talona.
was taken over by Tamora? This was the body that was originally taken over by Tamora until we purged her of it, right?
Technically, no.
Okay.
This was a
This is the body that I thought we banished from that demi-plane back to here.
It is.
So it's whatever body was stuck in that demi-plane.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to. Okay, her body was plucked of its soul. The soul was pulled into the sword. you guys went into the plane within the sword and plucked out what was there.
Soul.
What was
Okay.
there. And that's what you're holding, or what's in front of you.
So something grew her a body inside that demi-dimension. And is that what Tamora was trying to do? Was to grow a new body and take so that she could take it over. What's that?
I said I'm gonna need a flow chart.
Actually, go ahead. Do Arcana or Religion, whichever one's higher. I want one person to make the roll, and they can do it with advantage. So you guys decide who's going to make the check as you guys like talk and try to figure it out.
I have expertise in Arcana.
I'm just going to sit in the corner and not do anything.
Okay.
Is that good enough for you guys? I have a plus 14.
Jesus.
I'm good with that.
I also have a plus 14 on Arcana, and I can add my Bardic to it.
I mean, I feel like that's a
I
pretty
can
good
pull
way
off
to go.
Tides of Chaos to roll an advantage again.
Jesus.
Okay, how about this? How about you do the Arcana, I'll do the Religion, and we'll see how it works.
Compare notes. Oh,
Compare
this is gonna be
Compare
awesome.
notes, yeah.
This is gonna be awesome.
All right, go for it.
25.
All right, with advantage, right?
Yep.
Yes.
25.
Motherfucker. All right. I'm gonna try to explain this the best way I can. All right. So her corporeal self died.
Correct.
Ash
We had the body.
pulled her soul, her incorporeal self, shoved it into the dimension of the sword. Okay? Then you guys went to that realm. Now you guys are familiar when you go ethereal things become solid to you.
Right.
So you guys went to this realm, saw her, and then pulled her out as one of you. Does that kind of make sense?
Okay, so what we actually pulled out was her soul.
That's all that was left.
Right. So we just raised the soul directly.
Kind of.
Sort of.
Kind of.
So she... Oh, boy. So if she dies again, that's it.
That's it.
Because this is her soul.
Yeah.
She has no incorporeal self.
She is the... If I'm not mistaken, let me verify something, but if I'm not mistaken...
Is that the Ka? I remember my mummy, right?
Hang on. I'm trying to... Oh, it's not there. Okay, I gotta go look this up. If I'm not mistaken, this is similar to the way revenants are. Let me verify here real quick. Revenants form from the soul of a mortal who met a cruel and undeserving fate. Yeah, they are the soul. They are the physical version of a soul of a dead person. That's what a revenant is. So she's similar right now to what a revenant would be. She is a physical soul.
All right. Question. I'm gonna I'll use Arcana for this. Let me see if I can. Skills. If all right, using that Arcana check, if we created her a new body, would we be able to reattach her soul to that new body?
Technically, what's in front of you is not a soul anymore.
So we'd have to find a way to convert that into a soul.
To turn it back into a soul. But then Serenity was right. If she dies, there's no soul to depart.
All right. What if we were to banish her? What happens to a banished soul?
You don't even have any strong reference to know.
Yeah. Fair enough. We'll have to do some research on this one.
You'd be like,
or
hey, church, check it out. Need to run some tests.
Or do we hold the fact that now if we kill her, it's permanent? Do we use that as incentive to get her to cooperate?
Well, on
She already said she cooperated.
Now, on that note, remember, a revenant will bring itself back to life just because it's ticked off.
Yeah.
Or, I haven't finished what I was doing yet. Whichever, like, so, to use that similar comparison, you still have that happening. Maybe.
Okay.
So that's something to consider when it comes to her dying. Like I said, the closest balance that you have for reference is a revenant. That you made. Hercules.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, what else did she sense from what do you know of Tamora and what she was trying to do, and does she have a relationship with the taint that was created? Like, how did Tamora get your soul? Like, how did that happen?
How did she get my
does
soul?
She know? Yeah. How did that happen? How did Tamora come to play?
I can already answer you that.
How's that?
Ashai put her soul in the sword. Where do you think the essence of God was?
In the sword. Okay.
The divine spark you guys originally collected.
Yeah.
Happened to be her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You didn't even have to ask her that.
That's right. He's like, I got this one.
Yeah. Okay.
I ain't even gonna roll dice. I got this.
I got this. All right. Did she learn anything from her time in Tamoris? Did you learn anything about what's going on with that big fucking taint zone that's corrupting everything?
She's not super familiar with the taint zone per se. She was gone for all of it.
Mm-hmm.
But she does know where they was feeding her, making her stronger than she was. She knows that, and knowing Tamora is disease god, she assumes that just a taint region would be something she would feed from. The way you word it.
So when we used the sword as the band-aid, it made Tamora stronger.
It started feeding her. Yeah.
Neat.
Awesome. See, 4 years down the line, you guys are finally starting to ask the right questions.
What All right, so the other thing Gavin kind of wants to know is, hey, you know all the secrets of this place. We're in Lady A's old castle. Where did she keep the good stuff?
Define good stuff.
Like, does she have a hidden trove of books of knowledge that might enlighten us as to what's going on or how to fix it? And failing that, does she have a really trove of really powerful magical artifacts that we could raid?
You could raid. You just want to steal shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Well,
No.
at
Or
her
use as a future band-aid.
Well, there's the library.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
we haven't found the library.
Yeah.
We have?
It's on the map directly west of you. I'm pinging it.
How did I miss that? Huh.
Isn't that back? Yeah, I thought that was.
That's the room where
Yeah.
you guys made the deals.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never got taken back there.
Ah.
I thought you had said that place had gotten. It looked like that place had been either cleaned out or.
It is.
I could be wrong.
But she's.
Right.
But she's been gone
She doesn't know that.
since this place was
That's what I'm
stable.
saying. I know.
So there's the library.
Okay.
She knows there is medical research in the infirmary to the east. I'm pinging it.
I remember that one.
Okay.
Okay.
We've been there.
Yep.
So that's where we found some of her blood.
And then she's not sure about how much stuff is from ex-visitors. May or may not still be here. And that's here. I'm not even sure if you guys can... Yeah, see that ping? Here.
Yeah. You see the ping. I just don't know if we've been in there.
Well, that's the room I was trying to get into and couldn't find the entrance. Because I knew Serenity knew there was a room in there. She just couldn't find the entrance.
Yeah, she'd identified a
Secret room, but
black hollow. She's like, yeah, there's a square here of nothing. She'd mapped it out. She's like, there's a square of nothing here.
Yep.
So that's Gavin. You're in what was the armory.
Okay. Directly south here is we think there's a room there that we can't get, that we haven't been able to get into.
Well, she can kind of describe it. She's like, yeah, when you first enter, and everybody, when you guys decloak and de-arm, she's like, your stuff is collected there and stored. But
Okay.
you guys never saw storage right there. So that combined with Serenity's question of the area says that there is storage there.
Okay. Does Waylon know how to get in there?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I ran this place.
okay. There was some people that attempted to take over after Lady A was killed. We killed their dragon, and they won it back. What do you know about that or anything?
And of course, sure that's,
She had heard something about it. That's about the best she knows. She goes, yeah, there was some property deal that A had.
In the event of her demise, they were owed to it or something?
They had sacrificed certain things to her for materials and were promised certain things that were never delivered.
Okay, so not our problem.
Sort of what I heard.
Okay. Yeah, so if they come here, they're going to have some issues. Don't want none, won't be none.
Won't be none. That's right.
If y'all came with the dragon and got sent home in a body bag, and that was like 7 levels ago for us, so... Just saying. Just saying.
Don't want none. Don't start none. Yep.
Yeah, it's like, you came here with the dragon. That's before I got this. Pulls out the flame tongue.
Yeah. We killed you once, and we weren't armed yet. Just saying. It's like the reverse effect of like EverQuest when you would die and your body would lay there with all your junk, but then you had to run up to your body without all your junk to try to get your junk back. You're like, okay, so when I was fully armed, the thing killed me over there. Now I have nothing, and I need to go over there to get my junk back. So now it's backwards. You're like,
Anybody?
when I had nothing, I whooped your butt. Now I have stuff. Let's do this.
Yeah. That was one thing in EverQuest I was so glad they did away with.
Man, I got so tired of giving people permission to drag my body who just took it farther and farther away. Really? Like, can you bring me my body? Yeah, sure. And then you give them permission and they just drag that shit deeper in the cave. You're like, you're a dick. Like, I couldn't make it to the entrance. Now I gotta fight.
Yeah.
You know, I'm laying at the foot of the boss. Thanks.
Yeah. That is such a thing of the past now.
Oh, I know. It was an awesome part of the game, though.
Yeah. I logged in last year.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I logged in. All my characters are still there. Everything's cool. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it actually started leveling up again. I actually got up to like level 100.
That's amazing. Are the graphics
Maximum
still
level's
crap?
probably like, what, 1,000?
Yeah, the graphics are still crap.
Awesome.
But that's some of the charm. Because I mean, everything's the same, but they've like improved stuff, and it's basically a solo game now. You can go in there. And
It would almost have to be a solo game because I couldn't imagine gilding ever.
I'm still in my guild.
Really? Were you the were you the leader?
No, I'm like a lowly. I'm not even an officer, but the guild's still alive. I had joined a raiding guild. Oh, my last couple years I played, and the guild kind of died. Well, it was a casual raiding guild, and they like, hey, we're gonna keep the lights on as long as this game's around. So if you're in, you're in. You don't gotta do anything. So it's kind of cool.
That's awesome.
All right. What do we want to do? Besides get into that room. I wish I'd paid better attention. I don't know how I missed that, but I could have gotten us into that room. I just didn't. I must have missed that Serenity had figured out that there was a room there.
It was more my own personal, hey, this is for later.
Well, I could see too, because
Yeah.
if you guys look at the Fog of War,
Yeah.
there's you're like, how are there no doors right here?
Yeah.
Like you've had the option of going all the way around that section.
Mm-hmm.
I just did.
That's what I'm saying.
And-
Like effectively, you could be like,
There should be a door here.
But see, Gavin, with Dimension Door, you don't need to know. All you need to say is, I want a Dimension Door 10 feet south.
maybe they have
And I
one of those
basically-
terrarium things in there.
Terrariums?
Yeah, you know how they
cool.
or solarium, I think is what where they have like little trees and a little bench and a little place to sit and have lunch and shit like that.
Yeah, that'd be fine too. I
I'd
know
be fine too, yeah. All right. What are we thinking?
Well, let's check out that room. Verify that there's
I know how to get in there.
verify there's nothing of value in there. If there is, cool. If not, oh well. I think we should stick around until those guys come back, and then let's start doing some research on the taint. Get that wrapped up. Let's see. The sword is devoid of the divine spark now, so wherever Talona,
We don't have the sword. We don't have the sword, do we?
we have the sword.
We did. We recovered it. Okay.
Yeah, Ash still has it.
It's just a sword, though. There's nothing, no magic.
Yeah, now it's just a great sword.
Okay.
You know, that thing that was slowly converting itself into his Holy Avenger. Yeah, it just went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a small price to pay for saving the multiverse.
Yeah, that's it.
Every once in a while, you can catch him, passionately running his fingers across it, crying. But that's
Yeah, but I prefer not to look at him through the mirror like that.
Okay.
All right, Wayland, how do you get into this room?
You go down where you were changing clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down there. I'll show you.
Where is?
Someone got close to the forge. All right, so you two.
Yep.
Okay. She mumbles some words. She comes here, mumbles some words. Why is that not triggering right? Something's wrong.
I can hear the door unlocking.
It wasn't unlocking. It should be opening. What is wrong? Yeah, let me see something. No, secret doors, that's right. Here, I'm just gonna. Did that help?
Open all doors.
No, I just deleted that part of the wall where the door was. That seems to
The
still.
room so hidden, the DM can't. The room so powerfully guarded, the DM can't get into it.
Oh no, I can get into it. For whatever reason. Hang on. You guys had to move to see it. That's what it was.
Ah. Okay.
All right, hang on a second. I'm gonna put the doors back. So give me just a second, and then I'll open them for you. But apparently, yeah, you had to move to. Whoop.
It's like this place is loaded.
There, they should be open. Yeah, it's full of tables and leftover stuffs that people may or may not have forgotten to take with them when they left, and or they never left, or yeah.
I'll throw a quick detect magic just to see what's
Stuff
anything
that maybe used to belong to people that became basilisk food.
Yep. See if there's any of it's magical.
More than likely there's something in here that is, yeah.
Okay.
So
We'll look at that down the road if we need to.
yeah, I'll make a list of stuff that you guys find. I have a list somewhere.
Okay. Somewhere.
Well, no, I have
All right.
the write up of this castle. It's in there. Tell us what's in
Okay.
this room. But yeah, when you guys, this is where your guys' shit went when you first came. It was held in here.
Yeah, my yo-yo. I've been looking for this.
Son of a bitch.
A +3 magic yo-yo. All right. So, any plan other than just waiting to see if these guys come back for a couple of days?
Research.
Get some downtime. Get some things. Yeah, research. Get some things done.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to go.
Yeah.
And give Panda some alone time with his squire.
Yeah, get some training in and teach him how to be a cleric.
Okay.
Oh, is that what the priests are calling
Because
it?
because the church should always be trusted with young boy, the enlightenment of young boys.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, this is going to be spending more of this time cleaning off of blood and off of contact.
So after a day or so, Gavin, I will go ahead and create another simulacrum.
Okay.
Yeah, as we wait, I'll just train and make rounds around the castle, looking for cool shit to train. That's what I'm going to be doing. Training.
All right. You trained the boy.
Without the permission of the Jedi Order.
Screw the Jedi Order.
Yeah, I've seen this before. Looking forward to see what they do with Bad Bunch. Or Bad Batch.
Okay. Hang on. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to need this one. Here we go. Boom. 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 Boom.
Yep.
Okay. Is that legible?
Kelmvor, Azuth, Kelmvor, and Stalwart.
Yeah, it's legible if you zoom in on it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to move that tile into the church area.
Okay.
Those are the 3 gods that are exemplified in the area. Like, those are the symbols you guys see throughout the area.
Severus. I recognize that one.
Yeah. Those were the 3 that were here previously. So when you guys like look through some of this stuff, they're the prominent religious figureheads that are displayed. So, like I said, I'll leave that there for you guys as just a help you remember. But
Tell him, isn't that what's her face's main beauty?
who's your face?
Lady A.
Maybe.
Oh shit!
All right. Meanwhile, I shall make sure that I level Carpal for you.
Oh. I don't remember. Did Lady A's soul get destroyed in the whole deal?
Don't know.
We should try to bring her back. I bet her and Waylon have lots to talk about.
You know what? I'm actually down for that.
What spell would you use?
True Resurrection.
Who's gonna
Because we don't
cast
have a
it?
body.
Who's gonna cast it?
Gavin.
How?
I can't cast True Resurrection.
Why not?
It's a 9th level spell, and Wish can only do 8th level
Ninth
and
level
below.
spell.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I cannot do True Resurrection.
He can only mimic 8th and below.
What use are you? Seriously.
Yeah, you know Wish. What the hell?
So my choice for my last spell slot was either True Resurrection or Mass Healing Word that healed everybody for 700 hit points. I went
Okay,
with the
Gavin's
700
gonna be
hit
like,
point heal.
okay. Gavin's gonna be like, I wish I'd been a cleric all along. Like, there, now I can do it.
I can do that, and then I'm a 19th level cleric.
Yep, but then you lose all your bard crap.
And I'd probably lose the ability to cast
Yo,
Wish.
how about this? Let's wish Carpo into a level 19th cleric.
Won't work.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Wouldn't work anyway.
Burn Wish out of me.
Burn wish out of you.
It can. That's one of the
Yeah.
drawbacks to Wish now is you can actually, like, if you actually use it for Wish, you can end up that's the last time you cast Wish.
There's a 33% chance that it burns Wish out of you for casting it.
Yeah, he'll never wish again.
Yeah,
I can use it to recreate.
Ever?
I can use it to recreate 8th level spells. I could use Wish to bring Waylon back, to bring Lady A back, but then I've got the 33% chance of burning it out.
So you get another spell instead?
No,
Mm-mm.
it just says you can never cast Wish again.
Nope, it stays in his casting list.
You just can't cast
You
it.
just can't cast it.
Yep. It's the break glass in case of emergencies. Be extra sure you need it.
Yeah, for real.
That's the we're effed if this doesn't work.
Hmm.
We're probably effed if it does.
Yeah, here. The stress of casting a spell to produce any effect other than duplicating another spell weakens you. After enduring that stress each time you cast a spell, until you finish a long rest, you take 1d10 necrotic damage per level of the spell. This damage can't be reduced or prevented in any way. In addition, your strength drops to 3. if it isn't 3 or lower already, for 2d4 days. For each of those days that you spend resting and doing nothing more than light activity, your remaining recovery decreases by 2 days. Finally, there's a 33% chance that you will be unable to cast Wish ever again.
Oh. You got logged in, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, just a second.
Not even a pink.
Okay.
Yeah, it says the things you can do. Duplicate any spell 8th level or lower, even if you don't meet any requirements. Alternatively, you can create one of the following effects of your choice. Create one object up to 25,000 gold value that isn't magical, within restrictions. Allow up to 20 creatures that you can see regain all hit points. And they get the effect of a greater restoration spell. Up to 10 creatures you see gain resistance of a damage type you choose. Grant up to 10 creatures immunity to a single spell or magical effect for 8 hours. Undo a single recent event by forcing a reroll of a die. Reality reshapes itself to accommodate a new result. For example, a wish could undo an opponent's successful save. Therefore, they would reroll the save. Blah blah blah. That would be the undo.
But all of those still have the consequence.
Trigger the 33. Yeah. Anything that isn't mimic another spell trigger the possible 33%. But those are like the ideas at list of things you could do. I love how one of them is like, you reroll a roll.
Make money.
Make someone reroll a roll. Like Sean does that because it's 3 o'clock. Like he's like, yeah, do that. But you have to waste wish and chance losing it, and chance like being near death.
Yeah,
just to make someone reroll a roll.
But I can do it up to a minute in the past, or 6 seconds, up to a round in the past.
Still.
So yeah.
I'm sorry. I like the way Wish used to be. It seems like they really nerfed Wish.
Kinda. Like all these negative side effects, that used to be Wish.
Yeah, I understand.
Like there was no way around it. Like you instantly just went to shit.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm not worried about that. It's used to be Wish was Wish.
Do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah.
You could do whatever.
Well, but that was the side effect. There was no chance of you being turned to a piece of shit. You did. Period. You could ask for the most mundane bullshit thing. You still turned into a little piece of shit.
Yeah.
There was no chance of it. You did. Every time.
Well, there was one edition where casting Wish literally cost you EXP.
Yeah, it did. It cost. It was second edition. It cost EXP. It aged you. You had all your stats drain the hell out of you, and you had to rest to get them back. Over weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, Wish used to just tap the shit out of you. You'd be like, I wish for 5 copper. Okay.
Yeah.
There.
But
now you're done.
But you could also wish for the moon and get it.
Yes.
Yes.
So, yeah, it was a trade.
And now it's like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem as powerful for as bad as it does for the negatives.
Yeah. I don't know, but
It's still, for me, it's just the flexibility.
Realistically, it locks you into mimic spell you don't have. Effectively.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, you have this one weird single-use spell slot thing that you can just flex.
Yeah.
If you go outside the limit of flex, you can still do it.
Yeah.
here's what happens.
Yeah.
You're gonna sit down for a while,
And possibly never do it again.
and yeah, you might be done. So things happen.
All right, so we're basically waiting for these guys to come along. I mean, guys, the only other thing aside from trying to go deal with the taint, Gavin would be interested in spending some time, doing some research around the staff parts. Because remember, we've got a total of
4 out of the 7.
segments.
We
We've
have
got
to go to
4
other
of the
planes
7.
for.
We don't know if they're. I can't register any more on this plane, but I thought that the 2 that we've got 2 that are combined, and I thought that, John, correct me if I'm wrong, it looked like the other 2 singles that we had would fit on.
Potentially.
Yeah, it looked like you could. In theory, we could have a 4-segmented rod.
You could.
We've just got to learn how to connect them.
Mm-hmm.
Got to do some research there.
Got to do more research.
I want to start the process of at least getting some information out there for a taint resistance, for lack of a better word.
A what?
Taint resistance force.
Oh, gotcha.
So if I could start using Carpal's brain knowledge for his whatever the hell he knows of our information out there, try to recruit some influence to aid us in our attempt to keep the team from spreading and keeping the baddies in. That's something I'd like to do since we're on our downtime. Now actually having some downtime.
Okay. Where is this? Oh.
So now I have someone who can teleport me everywhere.
Poof, bitches. Yeah, I have to figure this out.
Alright.
I have to level Corporal. Now I've been trying to put stuff on his character sheet. Since he's actively going to sit there and train him for at least a little bit. Plus he's been doing some of the practice. So he has achieved like official level 1 Paladin.
Nice. It's going to be another Paladin of... We're going to have a whole Paladin brigade.
A W.
Well, he's been... Because you guys gave him a breastplate, a shield, and one of the flame tongues.
Oh, yeah.
So he's like been wearing it around like as clothes, just kind of dealing with it, getting used to it and things like that. So he's there. He's like, okay, this doesn't like bother me anymore. So he's gotten past that part of it. So he's like level 1 now. He's like, okay, yeah, I have this. So still a punk kid, but
He's got low.
That's going to be your guys' new adventure. You're going to go back to like the Kobold City, collect like 10 of them, bring them back, and like throw them at Kerpel. Like, here, kid.
There you go, dude.
Here.
Like, train against this one.
Yeah,
Once you beat this one, alright.
Yeah. Why did you give it the wand of magic missiles? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Challenge.
Hey, challenge, yeah. You
can
gotta earn that Glaycon.
If you can dodge a magic missile.
You can dodge a fireball.
That's right. Gotta
Like it.
Gotta teach you spells, kid.
Oh, by the way, that one likes to shoot fire. It's just Destiny with her finger out.
Yeah. Brace for impact. Brace for impact. This is gonna happen.
He's like, I hope you studied up on red dragon resistances. It's just shooting fucking fireballs at him.
Yeah, we got a weird purple one coming. We're not exactly sure how it works. All right. So, what's the gist? What's happening here?
What's around us?
Well, you said you were doing research. I mean, like, what kind of stuff are you guys looking
That's
for?
Gavin.
Now, admittedly, a lot of this stuff from the library and stuff like that has been shuffled through, collected and taken when the main people who were here before split. So there isn't a whole lot left. But there's like stray random stuff. Same thing. Basically over in the infirmary, like all the potions are gone, but some of the stuff to make potions is still there. Things like that. Because remember, this used to be a how do I word this?
Factory.
A place to research, and create new stuff.
Mic off. Mic on.
But yeah.
Okay. What Destiny Serenity wishes to research is she wants to research what she would need to research in order to fix the taint.
Check.
Okay?
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Kind of.
Basically, what kind of knowledge does she need to gather to be able to ask the right questions?
Okay. Do you have any kind of divination magic?
7.
I don't think I do. I do not.
Simple research will tell you that's probably what you require.
I have Fireball. Does that help?
That does not get you the answers to weird questions. Sometimes it does, depending on who you're asking, but that really doesn't get you the answers to questions. So, yeah, you effectively you see references to, you know, like basically, like I said, divination, asking the gods, for insight. Is it actually called divination? I think that's the name of the actual spell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where you straight up ask the god, hey, what gives, right?
Is that a cleric spell?
But more. Oh,
yeah, it's like a 4th level cleric.
For
it's
sure,
a 4th level cleric spell, I think.
Shit.
So given enough time, I can also cast Legend Lore. you know, or any other divination spell that we want once we're ready. So we can get there.
Damn it, stop.
You've also got commune, which lets you talk basically directly to a god. Or divine proxy. So how many days have we? I mean, we've been here? What, 3 days, 4 days now?
Well, it would take 4 days for Waylon to become fully herself.
Okay. All right, guys. What are we thinking?
Okay.
We're going to research how to clear the chain. We thinking about...
There's the crap that was in that one room.
Where's that?
Amulet of Detect Magic, dagger, arrows, long sword, ring of animal friendship, ring of water walking, and Pandora's box. Oh dear Lord.
Good ones. All right.
I want the box.
Pandora's box.
Do you have a deck of many things? I'm down to pull some.
Oh, this is better than a deck of many things. So much better.
It's a funky looking Rubik's Cube. Shoot, what I need to do. Put that there. Start loading this thing up.
I think a water walking is nice because it doesn't require attunement.
Any of you guys gonna use that?
No, you can go ahead and have that.
Because I've learned I don't swim well.
Okay. Dropping these things into the
Have we picked up any allies along the way?
No, actually, I think we've pissed everybody we've met off.
Well, that dragon dude we've met is now in the taint, which is possibly corrupted bronze dragon.
Okay, I'll put this. Actually, I'm not even going to put that in the group loot. I'm going to put that directly onto Remnant. Where's Remnant?
What is it? What is that he picked up?
Those 15 arrows.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to put that directly into his inventory. I'm not even going to bother.
I assume the amulet detect magic is like a wand to detect magic.
Effectively, except yeah, it takes up the next slot.
Does it require attunement?
It will.
All right. Gavin's
Because
interested in the
it's
ring of animal
activatable.
friendship.
Most activatable things are.
Okay. Gavin will take
The
ring of animal friendship. If the ring of animal friendship, if nobody will object.
What's that?
It's basically I can charm animals.
Nice.
Oh, here it is.
Without the angry side effect.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's nice. Angry side effect. Does Grixus want a magic ring of walking? Water walking.
Water
That way
walking.
you can beat up on
It's nice
things.
because it doesn't require.
Without swimming.
It's nice because it doesn't require attunement.
Keep him from swimming and still swinging.
I mean, I guess. I don't know how many times we've come across that as a problem, but sure.
Well, considering we have people who fly and levitate and hover and magic.
Yeah, sure. I'll throw it on my pinky and wear it around.
So at least then he's like, yeah, I guess who's not drowning? This guy.
Yeah. Or run away from the barbarian in the middle of this lake. Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's like, yes, who can walk, boys?
And also has like 180 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Bring it.
He's like, that river ain't gonna save you, boy.
Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Back your boy. All right. Need some direction here, guys. Which way are we going?
Well, currently waiting
right.
on. How about? Are we going to be waiting on them, or are we going to try to search them out?
Okay,
We can locate.
I put all those items except for the arrows into the group loot thing there. So yeah, put it in the chapel there so everybody can get to it.
All right.
What's the nearest town or village or as such around Lady A's castle? Because meanwhile we're waiting, I might as well go into town as human form and just gather information on the possible enemies that we have coming towards us, and possibly trying to find a divination expert.
You know from when you came here, Red Larch, Yartar, Tribor, Westbridge, and Downshadow are all within like 100 miles.
All right. Well, I could take the time to go and fly across, see if you fly. I do have a griffin to make that trek. I also have wind walk. I don't know how long that takes. Meanwhile, everyone's researching in the base. I can go do some research outside on what kind of allies we can get to aid us when we need, or some favors, or possibly some, more information on anything that'll get us profit. like this bounty hunt poster of that red tiefling. Or was it blue? It was the name of Destiny.
That person no longer exists.
Something, but
You know, that'd be funny. We're walking around all these towns and we see her poster just plastered up everywhere, and we're like, man, that looks somewhat resembles you.
Right next to the badger.
Goliath.
Goliath. The other people who were semi-recognizable.
Hey man, from what I was told from Carpal, we're saints. We're revered as awesome heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gotta ask Waylon, is this the box?
Who's this?
Her box? No.
Does
I
she
thought
know?
there was. I remember there being a box.
I wonder who took the box.
Ash, don't you have locate object?
I do.
See if it's anywhere close.
Let me try locate object in here.
Does she know anything about this box?
She knows a whole lot about that box. She helped design and craft that box.
Mm. So, what can you tell me about the box?
That she wishes she had it.
My box is it? What does it look like? It's shaped like.
Oh, so tempting.
But no, that is not her box. What you hold is what seems to be jewelry box sized container.
Right?
No creases, no lid. It's got decorations on it.
What's it do? You said you helped design it.
Not that one. Her box.
I was asking about this one.
Oh.
Okay, so I got a puzzle box.
Yep.
I'm a master thief. I can figure this out.
Sure.
What's the worst thing that can happen opening Pandora's box?
Mm-hmm.
I just titled it that because you don't know what's in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna mess with it.
Okay.
Let's see.
You lost hand of it.
Let's see. Skills. 26 on investigation.
Okay. So you check it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's clean on the outside. You don't see any creases. That would indicate like a lid. In the design of it, there's like no crack that goes all the way around in one piece where a crack would be hidden. It does seem to be made out of a singular type of metal.
Okay.
And like I said, it's maybe a foot wide, maybe 6 inches deep, a couple inches high. It's a small jewelry box sized thing that seems lighter than it should be for the material that you're holding.
All right. I'm going to try to open it.
How?
Like pushing on parts of the design, basically looking to see if there's like slides. I know there's no creases or anything, but you know,
Okay.
like there's got to be parts in the design, maybe like the eye of the dragon that you punch in or something, you know, something like that.
A loot box will be back in a minute. Okay.
What do I? Oh,
Give me your sleight of hand.
sleight of hand.
All right, you start rubbing around on it, feeling it, trying to find a spot where it manipulates and stuff. And you learn that if you trace some of the lines over with your finger, like as you go along some of the etchings, a slight glow will chase your finger where you trace, but just a very short like tail as you move your finger.
Is there any intuitive designs that would go around like where a lid would be?
That's what I said. When you did your investigation, there is no like one line that makes a circle.
Okay.
It's more like, how do I want to say? You seen those ones where like all the curls and stuff like that just kind of go. It's kind of like that. But as you're looking at it, you don't see any closure in it. It's a bunch of like one line trails off and hooks, but then like there's a line here, but then another one comes up in this way and hooks around inside it, but they don't link. Kind of makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it's kind of like that. But as you're playing with it and rubbing on it, you realize that you see this slight glow like chase your finger if you like trace along the cracks of the design.
Okay. Is it any of them or just certain ones?
It seems to be any of them.
Further experimentation. Try to do like 2 at the same time.
Okay. You will get the effect on both fingers.
Okay. Try to do different ones. See if there's any particular ones that last longer. Like if there's any difference in time.
Okay. Okay. Not really.
Hmm.
They all seem to be about the same. The color is relatively the same. It's like just a dim brightness. And the trail seems to be, depending on the speed of your finger, like if you try to trace it quickly, it'll chase it about an inch or so behind. If you go slower, it seems to stay caught up pretty well.
Hmm.
As you look at these carvings, you realize that there are 11 individual, like, arms. Does that kind of make sense? Now, I said there was no, like, where it all linked together.
Hmm.
There are 11 individual pieces of lines that are all near each other. So technically, there are 11 symbols, individual symbols laid into this thing that are all twisted together.
Do I recognize the symbols?
No.
Can I do like an arcane check or anything?
Nah, I mean, it looks like art.
Okay.
It's safe to assume it's not, but it looks like art. It's because they're not runes.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. So there's 11 different lines in each symbol. Did I get that right?
There are 11 unique lines that don't touch each other that are interwoven to create the pattern on the top.
Okay. Gotcha.
Here, like, here, let me.
Can I trace one, then trace number 2, then trace number 3, on so forth to 11?
Trying to do something here where you can. You kind of see what I sketched there, like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of the idea, where there's just a bunch of individual, like, interwoven
Right.
type things, kind of like that idea. A lot more artsy and cool looking, but that's what I'm saying. How they're like twisted together, but they
Yeah.
don't touch. But there's,
What about
you realize
trace?
you're sitting here looking at them, you're like, okay, there's 11 of these fuckers.
Yeah. What about the spaces in between? Can I trace those? What happens to those?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing. Whoop. Did I erase somebody? Oh, I see
Trace
it.
the primes.
Huh?
Trace
So
the
I did go
prime.
back. I did. Oh, sorry.
The first one, the third one, the fifth one, the 7th, and the 11th.
Okay.
In that
Okay.
order.
Okay. Well, I mean, to you number them like in your head. Like I said, they all
Yeah.
kind of mismatch together. So you're like, okay, this one and that one. So you trace them, you get the lighting effect. Okay.
Nothing. Okay. Mm. Okay, I'm gonna have to think on this for a little while.
So while you guys were talking there, I did go back through the history on Discord, and yeah, I found references to the music box, and that we knew that Lady A had it, and the energies were flowing somehow into that. But we looked for it after the explosion at the tower and could not find it.
That is a true statement.
So it went somewhere. But
Locate
it was
object.
not. We tried locate object. I had a mental image of it from the owl, because the owl actually witnessed the ritual. And so I had a mental image of what it looked like. I used an illusion so that Ash could try casting locate object, and we did that all around the tower. And it was nowhere around the tower. So it got blasted somewhere.
I can't hear you. Open the door.
And that was like from June of 2018. So we're talking like 2 years ago.
That is true, though. Yeah, there was a box that was part of the ritual. That
and the box was actually the box was actually made out of the star material that we received from the kobold, that we stole from the kobolds.
Correct.
I think, or from one of the. It was made from the pieces of things that Lady A had us acquiring.
That is correct.
So, but we never found that box. It got blasted somewhere or destroyed. So I don't know if we, keep going. I mean, I can cast a legend lore, see if we can learn anything else about how to close off the taint. I mean, other than that, or
get this huge piece of jade and stick it in the ground.
Yeah, wait for those piss asters to attack us, or go back to trying to find out how to combine these, the rod parts.
I'm just going around. How long ago had they come by? It was what? Just like you've been gone for a day?
Roughly, yeah. We said a small envoy, like one wagon with like 4 or 5 people in it, came up.
And the other choice is literally scry and kill them. Scry, teleport in, lay waste to our enemies. That's always plan B, right? Or was that plan A?
But
we can.
It's you guys. That's like plan pre-A. Like
that's modus operandi.
That's default.
That's standard operating procedure.
I'll end up one of those. How wanted am I?
By who?
Am I wanted by any law officials? Are we wanted by law officials in any region that we are currently in right now? Can I go find that out?
You can try, yeah.
At least while we wait. Or,
I mean, where are you gonna go ask around about?
Or locally, I would ask around, or send Carpal in.
Here, hang on. Okay. There's the general area. You basically know those areas. Nope. You have ported, well, and you kind of know a way to here. You've ported here. You've ported there. Actually, this one is. I gotta move that. Why is that? It's in the wrong spot. What is happening? Oh, duh. That's why. Okay. It's in the center. But that's what you're looking at. So, I don't know where you want to look for, but that's the area that you're generically familiar with.
Okay, I thought of something I want to try.
I'm still in Lady Annamaria's castle.
On the box,
Mm-hmm.
what happens if I take my entire palm over where the lid would be and swipe?
Make a perception check. Dude.
I'm very perceptive.
Yeah. Did you fucking see that? Found an
Nope.
Easter egg. Yeah, when you do it, you realize that you can trigger, like, all of them. Your whole hand, like each line gives a little.
Okay. Didn't open though.
No.
To the map, so you can see it.
All right. Like top, sides, front, and back.
Okay. Like I said, everywhere there's a line, you get a similar reaction.
Well, I need to do an identify on this.
Make your brain pop.
Gavin.
Yeah,
Come here,
I
useless coward.
actually have identify now. I know it.
Fix the thing.
You need identify?
Yeah. I can't figure it out.
Can you send me to the map? I am still on it.
What's wrong?
Hmm?
I don't know. Okay.
All right, let me see.
All right. Okay.
All right. What do I learn? Okay.
Yeah, the way this is worded, this is very straightforward for first level. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So you learn its properties and how to use the properties. Okay. Whether it requires attunement, the answer is no. How many charges it has? The answer is none. Spells affecting it. There are quite a few. There's a few wards. There's some transmutational holdings on it. And then, hang on, I need to see something else. Yeah, transmutation. I was right. Okay, yeah. Abjuration. Yeah, wards are abjuration. So there's abjuration and transmutation spells cast upon it.
Okay.
There is evocation, magic involved. And effectively, it is a jail.
Something lives there.
Interesting.
Yes. Now,
Something.
it does say you know how to operate this thing. So, hang on a second.
Hey, we're watching in Silvery Moon, right? What's that number?
Probably.
Yeah, it's Silvery Moon, right? That's where.
What the hell?
Did you just see my profile picture?
Do a little
Yeah.
dance.
Yeah. Just a second, I'll be right back.
Okay.
let's check this out. And there's something inside already. Is that what we know?
Sorry, I'm back. What did I miss?
You're going to release another god in your little box.
Don't know. Yeah,
We do not know. Okay.
you do not.
So
know.
essentially, Gavin will kind of hand it back to Serenity. You know, essentially, we have to time stop and trace all the lines. And then it will unlock it. In order to hold a creature, it must hold the box while saying its name. And then unlocking the box, basically when that happens, there's a two-way event for 1d10 rounds, and then the box reseals.
So it's nothing cool.
No, not at all.
It's a prison. That's all I'm hearing.
But again, you got to be able to somehow stop time
What is that?
to do all of it.
So beyond my ability to operate. You know, we're probably lucky.
Does Waylon know if something is currently trapped inside, or what is currently trapped inside?
She said she didn't know anything about it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was somebody left it. Never took it. It's here. It's a thing. It's probably why it was left behind. No one knows what the fuck it is.
Okay.
Bring it with us anyway.
Maybe it'll bring a couple bucks.
Maybe it's a nuclear weapon. All this stuff.
All right. Other thoughts? He's off recruiting. And Gavin's getting ready to go back towards Silvery Moon, basically back to the temple and start searching.
Just trying to find out.
Oh, I think I'm going to call it a night, guys.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of passing out myself here. Sorry.
All good, guys.
Okay.
We got to get some.
You guys are in a good place for Discord anyway.
Yeah.
We got to get some serious board work done. Try to figure out what our next kind of plans are. So.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to you guys later then.
Yeah, we'll catch you on the boards. Let's get this figured out and figure out what our next steps are.
All right, yeah. I think I got a lot of questions to be asking.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, the music box was nowhere to be found. I mean, we searched for it after, and I don't think it's come up again until now. So it's somewhere out there.
And I think what I'm gonna do, since I have the mobility,
mic off.
I'm gonna just spend my time traversing through the lands and probably having said word with the word ascending or whatever.
Okay.
I mean, I could
mic off.
if I need be.
Mic off. Mic off.
All right.
Mic
The only
off.
thing we got to make sure is that if those tenants decide they want to come back, we need to be able to be there to repel them.
Yeah, so just remember if we're ascending, and then I could also
Mic
dimension
off.
door, but I don't think I can. So,
Mic
I don't
off.
think Door, that's not far enough to get you.
Windwalk is 300 miles long.
Wind-
To stay within 300 miles.
Windwalk is 80 miles an hour or whatever.
Mic off.
So within 100
All right, guys.
miles.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for that.
Mic on.